Hi there, it's the English Picker here. These are my picking finds for the 22nd and 23rd of September 2012. Most of this came from Saturday. Sunday was a terrible day, as you saw in my previous video. Yep, sometimes another man's junk is just junk. But I did get a few bits. The only thing you've got to be careful of really when you're in that situation is you don't just buy something for the sake of buying it to try and save the day. You just end up wasting your money then. Did get a few bits. Got some bits from thrift stores on the Saturday. Got a Calvin Klein jumper, fairly nice condition. It was £1. Got this set of jeans. I've done well on jeans before. It's new with tags. Designer, these VOI jeans. You got the thing there. It's all minty, and I paid. It was half price sale, so I paid £2.50 for those. And then for £1, I got a set of genuine old Levi's. They look like red lines on the inside, but it's quite faded out, so I'm not too sure on those. But I'll chuck those all online. I should be able to get 5, maybe 10, and 5 or 6, something like that. Not the greatest profit margin ever. One of the sales, I picked up some more of these plug and play games. I haven't had a chance to test them yet. They don't turn on, I don't think. No. But, you know, that's pretty good. I've got 6 of these now, so that's pretty good. I'll put them on a buy it now, $9.99 free shipping to get rid of them, which is pretty cool. This is very cool. Pick this up at the car boot. It looks really old. It needs a bit of repair work. The side bits come out, and it's a candlelit thing off a horse-drawn coach. Pretty cool. Got the little air vent thing there. That was £5, so hopefully I'll do well on that. So we've got some other bits here. Okay, pick this up. I've done well with crystals and stuff before. Pick this entire box up here for £3.50. It's got like pieces of amber, got these geode things, a bit of fool's gold, iron pyrites, all these agate slices and things like that. I've got to work out what they all are and then sell them in little lots, but I should be able to get 10 to 15 out of it, which is pretty cool. Another thing that blast from the past I got, because I used to collect crystals when I was younger, was this. It's a Tamagotchi. The woman said her brother used to go to Japan a lot, and he brought it back, and she never has taken it out or switched it on. Now, I don't know how true that story is, because the price sticker's got like a little euro thing, and it says PTS, which I thought was pesetas, but don't know anyway. I paid 50p for it, so we'll see how that goes. I'm not 100% sure on that. Got some bits of jewellery. Got a nice carved mother of pearl type brooch, 20p. I have a 20p. I got this. Thought it could have been silver, but it's just silver plated. It's like a copy, pretty junky. I picked up this because I thought it could have been a silver proof. I haven't had a chance to test it yet. I paid £1 for it. You see these all the time. They're 10 a penny, but sometimes they're silver proofs. Worth checking out. 20p. Got a set of silver 925 earrings. Just need a good clean. For £1, I got a set of nice silver studs. Good quality, they'll sell. And also for £1, I got these jet and silver studs. They'll sell well as well. And then for £2, I got this little menage here of bits. This is Mark 375. This looks like yellow gold, and this I'm almost certain is white gold. So worth the risk, because I could see that was gold anyway. So there's more than £2 worth there. Also from the same bloke, 50p, I got this. It's part of a broken bracelet, but there is a Netherlands 10-cent coin there, so that's pretty cool. Then got a little St Christopher pendant for £1.50. It's quite nice. Marked on the back silver. Person knew it was silver. And then for 50p, I also got this, which I think is like a christening necklace for a baby. Don't know how sellable it'll probably be. I'll probably take the cross off and put it on a normal snake chain and just scrap the chain, because I don't think those sort of things are given really. For £2, I got this really nice locket. Opens up all engraved, marked sterling on the back. Pretty cool. And then for £2.50, I got a load of, a woman literally, it said scrap silver, £2.50, and it had all the stones missing and whatnot. And I've actually, I got bored and decided I melted it all down. So we've got a big old lump of silver there. Pretty cool. I had to go at melting it down, so just with the blowtorch and some borax. Let's see what it weighs. So it weighs 9.1 grams. So, you know, it's like £5's worth of silver there, probably. Got a tiny little thin, for £1, thin silver bracelet. This was one of my best scores of Saturday. Got a really chunky men's or ladies chub chain, Mark 95. It was in with a load of costume jewellery. I paid 50p for it. And that, what does that weigh? Let's see. It weighs 14.9 grams, so there's about £8 worth of silver there. That's on eBay already. Got this ring. This was one of the Sunday finds. That was a £5. Weighs 10.4 grams, so bought it just under scrap. Got this at an antiques fair on Tuesday. There's a few bits here that came from an antiques fair. I paid £18 for this. It's quite a nice chain, ladies, and it weighs 35.2 grams. So under scrap, I got it. So I should do well on that. I should be able to sneak another £10 to £15 out of it because it's quite a well-made piece. Also from the antiques fair, I got this, which is a cutaway coin. I'll put this on a plain silver chain, and that should do well. It's a mercury dime. Someone's taken a long time to cut that out, a long time. So for £2.50, I thought it was worth it. Also from the antiques fair, a rummage box, I got this. It's a bit hard to make out, but it's what's called gun money. It's from sort of the 1600s. I paid £1.50 for that, so that's pretty cool. Okay, on to the good stuff. Got all this lot here. Most of it was from the antiques fairs and whatnot. I got these graded coins. I paid £1.50 each for them. We've got a North Dakota decam thing. It's from International Numismatic Bureau. Never heard of them. We've got another North Dakota. It's not a proof. It's an MS-70. And we've got a Washington decam proof. But just, I mean, these things, the coins rattle around in them. So, and they are nice, but this has got some kind of weird, funky toning going on. So I don't know what their grading is like. I mean, I think that's why they were cheap. This one's got a massive crack in it, and they're just loose in there. They're not held in securely at all. This is the only one that doesn't move about. It's a nice coin, but you know, I thought it was okay for £1.50 each. Not too bad. The next thing I got for £7, I got a 1952 Denver Mint mark. $half. I got it there. So I haven't got that one, so that'll get added to my collection. Then for £22, I got this really nice peace dollar. Here, I'll just put it in this case. I got a 25 the other week as well, but I think this one's slightly nicer. Not bad for £22. Then the star coin I'll get back to in a second. Also got this one from the antiques fair. It's an 1887 crown. I paid £25 for this. Bit much, but this looks like a mint error. Got this massive indent here. But the other side, there's no damage at all, so it doesn't look like post-mint at all. So, not sure. Don't know if it's post-mint or whatnot, but it's a nice, good quality crown anyway, and I haven't got an 1887 this nice, so I'll be keeping that one, definitely. Okay, so there's a couple more car boot items left, and a couple more coins. I'll do the coins last. Okay, I got these here from a friend. Sadly, of her friend's aunt had died, and I paid £40 for these off her. This one's damaged, so it's only really worth scrap. And then this one here, it's got a nice pearl in it. Both 9 carat. I should be able to get 25 for this, and this will scrap for probably around 25 as well. So I did her a really good price because, you know, it was for a friend and I didn't want to do her over really. So I should get about 50 to 55 pounds out of those. So paying a 40, I felt comfortable in that. Got a friend who's a jeweller. I bought a few bits off her. Probably paid too much. This all came to £150. This itself is really heavy. It's really nice Victorian sweetheart brooch. It says "I cling to thee," and it weighs 3.8 grams. The chain weighs 3.6 grams, and the 9 carat wedding band weighs 2.8 grams. So I've probably bought it about 10 to 15 quid over scrap. Now, you know, this one should do well. Well, we'll see. But, you know, it's you've got to speculate to accumulate, so thought I'd give it a go. Then lastly, we've got some monster stuff here. I got this from the car boot. I paid £40 for it. It's 9 carat gold, yellow gold. It's got, I think, aquamarine, and I don't know what the stone in the centre is. It's fairly heavy, but obviously you've got to take into account the stones. Weighs 3.2 grams. 3.2 grams. So I thought it was worth the risk for 40 quid. It's a really nice setting. So might be able to sneak 60 quid out of that. That's it's quite a nice piece. Then on to the last two awesome things. At the antiques fair I went to, I saw this. Really nice thing, but it got a price of £45. So I thought, oh, that's a bit much for maybe fine condition $50. I looked at the back, and you can see San Francisco. Now, if you look in the red book at an 1892 S Mark $50, you can get some quite crazy numbers there. So I was like, oh, maybe I should give it a go. Managed to get it for 38 quid. Now, the question is, this is soldered on here. Do I sell it as is, or do I try and carefully remove it? It still will have damage, I realise that, but, you know, for the prices that some of these are realising, it's maybe worth it. Not too sure. Let us know what you think. Then the last thing I got, this was from the antiques place. Maybe paid a bit too much for this. I paid basically just under £40 for it, but it is a lovely coin. It's a PCGS graded MS63 1902 and it is a gorgeous coin. Just a real nice coin. So yeah, that's one of the best buys of the week so far. That one's a keeper. Let us know what you think about this, and that's it really. So, you know, sometimes I hit home runs, sometimes I don't. The Sunday was dreadful. The only thing really I bought was this silver ring, and I probably paid too much for that. So I've got some good things this week, but as long as you go prepared for these sort of things and plan your money wisely and not buy things just because they're cheap, you'll do all right. So good luck out there, everyone. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you all soon.